It's tough to be England captain Ben Stokes today. An Ashes series against Australia in Australia has been lost. Criticism is coming in thick and fast from the English cricket fraternity. The English media has already gone after the team with a 3-0 scoreline staring down. Social media has made it, of course, a whole lot worse. It's not a good time to be in the shoes of an England cricketer and certainly not in the shoes of their skipper, Ben Stokes. So he's done the only thing he can think of now after the Noosa episode exploded. He's asked everyone to spare some thought, to be empathetic towards his team and his players. But the question is this: can Ben Stokes, the leader, turn over a fresh chapter for himself and his country here on? Will he be able to reboot this campaign with 2 tests still to go and the Boxing Day test underway? Look, being a leader is a tough one to navigate. It's all good when the team is winning, but it's the losses that are difficult to negotiate. And that's what it really comes down to, doesn't it? Sure, it would be great to just keep winning as much as you can, but sport doesn't work that way. And the beauty is this: how you rise from the lows. That really truly defines you, your journey and your legacy. Ben Stokes addressed the pre-match presser, and kudos to him to get out there and take on the questions head on. Full marks to Stokes and the management to face the chin music, which it had to come to. Let's not denounce that.
My main concern right now is my players. The welfare of everyone in there, and some certain individuals as well, is the most important thing to me right now, is to get them into the best possible state to try and perform for their country and for the remainder of this trip.
So that's one step towards ownership, and that was a little heartening to see. And Stokes laid it out bare. He acknowledged how truly devastating this episode and the fallout of this could be for any cricketer, and asked everyone to show some empathy.
I think a little bit of empathy from everyone would be not too hard to think about. It's never a nice place to be in when not only the media world but also the social media world is just piling on top of you.
This image, these words do feel like such a U-turn from the Stokes who came into the Ashes with chest puffed out and swagger in his words. Who, when asked after the Adelaide defeat on what would he have liked to do differently, said he'd like to have won a few tosses. Sport is cruel, Stokes. It can one day put you on the top of the world and then just pull you down when you least expect it. That's sport today. Intense, competitive, international sport. It'll humble you, especially when you take it all too lightly or when you least expect it. This here is a lesson in leadership for anyone aspiring to be one. Because here's how I see it. Ben Stokes, captain of a cricketing nation, the country that founded the very sport, may feel like the world is out to get him. But I just see him sitting on the cusp of opportunity here. Real opportunity to change the narrative, to turn everything around, claw your way back and show some fight. Somehow end what's been a horrible tour for England on a high. What can he do as a leader? And I don't mean through his performances alone, but how can he motivate this bunch here to really punch up in Melbourne? That's what the world is waiting to see. The year 2025 itself has proved to be a wake-up call for Stokes, McCullum and the Bazball bravado. The series against India and how his demeanour came under scrutiny to what's transpired now against Australia in Australia. Stokes says it's all good when you're winning, but that's the thing. When the wins blind you into assuming you're supposed to win, that's when reality can strike you, like it has for England and Stokes in particular. And that's when true leadership shines through, a leadership that doesn't celebrate the wins all too much because the next loss could be around the corner. A leader who knows exactly when to pull his team up and when to protect them, who leads by example and holds up the mirror when it's absolutely necessary. Can Stokes harness that true leadership at this time of crisis? Crisis that England cricketing culture itself faces today, and a crisis that is slowly marring their cricketing identity. That's what England is asking. Can you stand your ground and fight, or will you flee?
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.